Hey guys,
Guys,
and welcome back to Slaughterbox. So at last we both are together.
together.
So in this video we will talk about the gadgets, especially phones and tablets to expect in 2015. So let's begin.
So the first phone you're talking about is OnePlus 2. So it is supposed to be having a much smaller screen than the previous one, which had a huge screen.
And even we know that Cyanogen Mod just broke up its contract with OnePlus company, so we don't know which software it will have. But I
It'll
hope
be Android based.
could be, and we might see its release in April 2015. So pretty excited for that. I hope you are too, and I hope the availability is more than the previous version.
Moto
Okay.
X. So now for one of our favorite phones, the
Yes.
Moto X.
And this year also, it was a phone with so many features that it took the phone to the next level.
And it was at a price range much less than what the other phones offering the same features were at.
Yes, even the Nexus 6
Had similar features but was much more expensive than this.
Moto X. So we might expect a new version of Moto X, which will
Which
be
will again be released somewhere around the release date of this year and the last year, September.
that is September. And we know that Lenovo acquired Motorola, so they said that they will use the company separately and not with their name. So yeah, Moto X, we will obviously expect new version of Moto X. And with Moto X, we might also see Moto G3 or sorry, third edition. So
And possibly another Moto 360.
yeah, could be.
And
Though I love that
hope,
watch.
but I still like the features of the Apple Watch. So if they can port that into a circular screen, it would be amazing.
And the looks of Moto 360 are unbeatable.
So now for the Sony Xperia Z4
Well, it's a great phone, very good phone,
of a
and
very nice series.
the waterproof and dust protection make it actually durable. So we might see it in late February 2015 with 5.5 inches touchscreen and quad HD resolution. So it might have a chipset of Snapdragon which is 64-bit and it would be Snapdragon 810. Obviously that had to happen.
So now for the Xiaomi Mi 5.
Not Xiaomi, Xiaomi.
It's Xiaomi.
Huh? I didn't know that.
And it's Xiaomi.
Okay, Xiaomi.
So the phone we are talking about is the Xiaomi Mi 5.
Yeah, MI4 was great, though it wasn't released in India. But the phone was great, and we might see it in July. I hope it's got the best specs like MI4.
At a very nice price range.
Yeah, it was just under 20k MI4. So we might see a better phone
And if
under the same price.
or
That would
even
be
lesser, like
Huh.
happened with the Moto G2 and the Moto G.
Yes. So furthermore, moving on to next phone, it's LG G4.
Now the LG G3 was one of my favorite phones of this year.
I wish we could get it. So it will have a 5.5 quad HD resolution
And is rumored to be having an chip built by LG itself.
yeah, and the display can be better than LG G3. That would be amazing. We don't know, and it will be released in May, so it's not that far. Let's see what breakthroughs does LG come through. The next one you're talking about,
Is the HTC
M.
9.
Yeah. Okay. So it will be released in early March 2015, and again it will be a great phone like HTC One M8. And
Which
I hope
again
it's
is one of the best phones of this year
yeah, and I
in
loved it.
Android.
And I hope it's still metal. The metal feel was actually really good. The problem, the camera, back camera, the second camera, the ultra pixel camera wasn't that good. So I hope they improve that. And let's see. All these phones are coming together, so it will be a great competition.
So now for the Apple iPad Pro.
Pro, yes, it's supposed to be 12 inches, and Apple is thinking of replacing Apple MacBook Air with it. Will that be amazing? Yeah, definitely. So the iPad Pro is supposed to have the same specs as the new iPad, but since it's bigger screen, people will use it in place of MacBook Air.
And if you get the accessory, which is a keyboard which can be attached to it, then you can actually make it a laptop.
Yeah, and it will be lighter, obviously, than MacBooks. And yeah, we might see it in 2015 September. Also, there are rumors that
Well, some rumors state that it will replace the MacBook Air. Some say that it will replace the 7.9-inch iPad Mini, which is very odd because the size difference is very odd, so it
Huh.
might make much more sense to replace the MacBook Air than replace the
I know
iPad
people
mini.
love iPad Mini,
And now for Samsung.
Galaxy S6.
So it is set to be released in early March 2015, which is around the corner.
And Samsung is working with it with the project name Project Zero. I don't get it. Project Zero. So it is said to have a 21 megapixel camera
or a 60 megapixel camera, and it may come with a 64-bit chip.
as the S5, and obviously it will come with Snapdragon 810, which is now the latest and the fastest.
And the base model can come with 16 GB, and the top one can come with 32 GB according to the rumors.
And though they should move to 64 at least.
Well, considering Apple has moved on to 128 with its phones.
And the camera sensor that Samsung will have is of Sony. With S6 obviously comes the Note 5.
And that will not be released with it. It will be released much ahead along with the Moto G2 actually.
And that always happens. So actually Note 5 tries to give competition to Apple phones because that's the release time of Apple phones.
And now that Apple phones have moved on to a bigger size, they're almost competing with them.
Yeah. So this time Note 4 has a brilliant screen resolution, especially the Note Edge. So we might see another version of Note Edge.
Which would be amazing. Therefore, I personally like the idea of a screen on the side.
Yeah, I also like it. Though we can't do much with it. I hope that bring
Increase
the
the possibilities of it.
yeah. So yeah, that's it. And it might be a 5.9 inches, as Note has to be bigger than the S6.
And the Apple Watch. Now, most of the information about the Apple Watch is already known.
Moving on to Apple Watch, the most expected watch of the year.
And my favorite, even though it is not circular, which I love about the Moto 360.
The features are good. I like the digital crown. So
So it will be released in spring, as Apple suggested.
So we might see the starting cost of $350, which is not that high, but yeah, it's still costly. And there will be a gold version with 18 karat golds. And that is rumored to have a price range of $5,000.
And
You can buy a MacBook Pro or Mac Pro in it.
yeah.
Now, so the iPhone 6s,
And
6
the 6S
Plus, and there are rumors that there will be a 6s Mini. So we will talk about that later. First, he says that the new iPhone will be named iPhone 7, not 6s.
As no two phones have ever been released by Apple that were better than the other. Like iPhone 5C and 5S had the same specification mostly.
So, well, let's see that. So the iPhone 6s is supposed to be a 4.7 inches, and the iPhone 6s Plus will be a 5.5 inches. But the iPhone 6s Mini,
Will be of 4 inches. So the same as the iPhone 5S.
which they say people people were used to the size of 4.
Well, Apple has never gone big with the screen size before, so all their fan base has usually expected a smaller phone, so they're comfortable with it.
One hand use especially, which Apple is famous for. Though they had tried to put that in iPhone 6s and 6 Plus, 6 and 6 Plus, that is called reachability. So, but yeah, people do miss the 4-inch phone, so that's why they might launch it, and the rumors are getting
And what
stronger
would
every
be-
time. So that's all for this video.
Thank you for watching
Please subscribe and
like the video.
the subscribe button is here. Okay, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
We'll come back to you soon. Bye.
Okay, so in this video, for the first time ever, we both were together. And so this is what happened.
I'm sorry. That's sorry.
So the first so it mother. Oh, shit. Nah.
क्या बोले तुम?
I will get